Okay, let's begin. Hi there, hello, welcome one, welcome all. I'm Jumper. Let's get into it. Today we are jumping into Hades again. We will continue our previous save. Start with some lore, as I promised. We're gonna read all the interesting bits that we didn't get into last time. I did start another save, or more like continued another save, just to practice a bit. Got a bit further down the line, but it's fine. I didn't look into any of the lore, so let's just see where we go today. Fingers crossed we're gonna get far, but don't believe everything you hear me say today. Or ever, really. I'm just a random guy online.
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, keep an eye on the procession line before?
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now,
Get on it, Hypnos.
You never learn.
Okay, no Achilles.
More
Pet the
pets
dog.
are certainly in order here.
Good boy.
Cerberus goes about his business. Gnawing, in this case.
See you, boy.
Okay. Father?
I see you've decided to come home. Changed your mind yet? Or looking for more pain and suffering?
More pain and suffering for sure. After all, you taught me to appreciate the finer things.
You keep telling yourself that, boy. But mark you my words. Sooner or later, this life that you have chosen for yourself shall teach you
Good talk. Good talk.
I don't want to hear him say I was right. Just in case.
Thanatos, featured
Let's
servant
see.
of the house.
Thanatos. Featured servant. Okay.
What's in the old exchange?
Darkness for that one vial of nectar. Pass. Actually. Don't see anything here or anyone.
I trust that the mirror
Nix.
in your bedchamber has proved satisfactory, dear child.
Better than I could have possibly imagined, Nix. You mentioned there was something more that it could do once I had grown accustomed. I think I'm ready for that now.
I think you are as well. Then it shall be as you wish.
Thank you.
New talents available. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. Do we have anything to interact with / unlock? All is well.
Hey, that's the court musician's sentence.
Right.
That's due.
Need to defeat for that. Nothing here. At least for the time being, I need to gather more. Yeah, before we proceed to escape, let's check. 7 attempts, okay. Let's review the fates. Oh yeah, good. Okay, interesting. Let's see what kind of talents do we have. Oh, interesting.
Thank you, Nix.
Interesting. And I can reset them. That's nice. Okay. It's not bad. We could rest, I think. Yeah.
It is the dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the Underworld, Zagreus rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is quiet at this time. Ever-dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him. All are fast asleep, save for the prince. It is exactly as he planned.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his lord father, half expecting to be caught, but ill expecting what he is about to find.
I said shut up, old man.
He does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would indulge such questions, so Prince Zagreus would find out for himself.
I'm not listening.
I can't go there.
He rifles through his lord father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. No trace of any reference to his son. But then, there is the note. Written finally in a hand and voice the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him. Persephone.
Okay, let's fill up the glass for hydration first. Okay, Persephone.
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of this hidden letter.
His mother's hand. My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone, that she's my mother? But Father always said that Nyx was that liar. He lied to me. They both did. All my life.
Thus did the prince discover, inadvertently, the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance, this did occur.
Yeah, by chance. Sure.
Persephone, the one-time queen of all the Underworld. Where had she gone? And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
You... Why? You're... Nyx, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me?
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know. But only half the truth. I can explain the rest, so... Please. It never was my wish to hurt you.
Mother, I want...
Whatever you say, stepmom. But I guess it was kind of inevitable, with Persephone gone and all.
What's up for barter?
Right, let's see what we do have. We have Hades. What is there to say about the master? Master not just of the house in which I work, but of the entirety of the domain beneath the earth, the place we all end up after we die. He is a god of character. I have to give him that. In life, I once served someone who reminded me of him a little. Yet even the kingliest of mortals pales in comparison. Suffice it then to say that the Lord Hades takes matter of his fate-appointed underworld in utmost seriousness, yet his meticulous veneer gives way to impatience frequently enough, especially with his only son. This resentment extends to his never-ending work, for he presides over an endless procession of the dead. The master claims he alone can tend to the affairs, but grudgingly, I think, expects his son's support. 15 more conversations for another bit. Nyx, Mother Night, we like to call her. Though rare in the occasion when she dotes on us, she has her many children to look after, many of whom reside now in locals well beyond my reckoning and perhaps even beyond hers. Very well. And only one conversation for another part. I might actually just give her the gift.
Nyx, you've done so much for me. I thought you might like this.
You know your father does not like it when nectar is doled out on the premises, dear child. However, I am not he, and I wished regardless to provide you a token of my affection.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful.
Black shawl. Nice. Exactly. Yet nonetheless, she tolls about the master's house and conducts such affairs that fail to reach his notice or gain his attention. Nice. Zagreus. Take one look at him, and I think any questions of his parentage are soon resolved. He never seemed to like it much there, growing up within Lord Hades' well-appointed house. One day I took him on as a disciple under orders from Lord Hades. The master worried that his heir lacked any firm direction in his life. And indeed, Zagreus took well to the martial ways, and I am proud to say now that he was my student. Karen. The Stygian boatman is a lot of things, although I am afraid he isn't much for conversation. I have tried, though perhaps not persuasively enough. One more conversation, and another bit. Nice. Hypnos. It is said that sleep is the cousin of death. That turns out to be not quite correct, insofar as the two in fact are brothers, born to Nyx herself. The former of the two, we call him Hypnos. He whiles away, half sleeping, watching over the pool of sticks in the foyer of the house, taking stock of those arriving in the master's domain or returning to it. Again, one more conversation for another bit. Very good. And Megara. The ancient Fury Sisters deal retribution for eternity against all those who live unspeakably befouled the lives of others. They each seem to relish their grim work, though none so much as Megara, the first among them. Oh well. Well, she takes her job extremely seriously. Let's check the gods. Zeus, the master of the heavens, god among gods. So much of my mortal life was impacted by him, and now, even in death, I serve his brother. I do not think that I have much to say for the Lord Zeus, which is not widely known already. 5 more boons to extra info. Poseidon, the master of the seas, the earth shaker, brother to Lord Hades and Lord Zeus, Lord Poseidon. I am ever grateful that, while I was living, he was merciful to me. Down here, however, I must say I rarely feel his influence. All of us, we are beneath him now. Quite literally, like beneath the earth means also beneath the oceans and seas and water of all kinds. Oh, hi, Holly. How are you? Sorry, I was reading, so I was sort of got into it. I'm doing fine. Good start of the week, good start of the month. So I decided to chill with some Hades and try to escape the Underworld. Again. Since I didn't read any of this in the last stream, there's a lot, so I decided to start with that and then read new stuff as they come along. But yeah, a couple of minutes of reading just to get the lore sink in, you know, and make it sort of meaningful down the line. Next is Athena. Of some things I am certain, and one of them is this: that there are, or were, many times during my mortal life when my spear found its mark thanks to Pallas Athena. I think that's a boon of her, right? And I need one more for extra stuff. Aphrodite. Aphrodite wields her beauty and her charm with much the same lethality as I could wield the spear. I have seen her handiwork firsthand, and it is often not as pretty as she is. Agreed. Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, has always held my highest admiration. Unlike so many of her brethren on Olympus, she seems unconcerned with her being praised at every turn by mortals, and instead she dutifully holds her station as a master of the natural world. Even Lord Hades may hold some respect for her, I think. Certainly her power is responsible for no small quantity of shades in this domain. Nice. That means a lot of people died because she was good at her job. Although my heart has long since stopped, it yet holds love in it for all the gods save one, the one who made and ruined me as well. I have no kind words to impart to him except perhaps in form of this concession. War, much like the heavens and the seas, can be considered as a force of nature. Those might be the nicest things Achilles could have said about Ares in any iteration of the myths. Dionysus. Perhaps I ought to feel a kinship with this easygoing son of Zeus, for it is said that he has some mortal blood in him, not just divinity, which would explain some of his more mundane afflictions. Hermes, one of the free-spirited sons of Zeus, he is patron to travelers, traders, even tricksters. Youthful in spirit and appearance, he could be mistaken for a common lad, if not for his extraordinary swiftness. Fast boy, of course. Others, Achilles himself. I see no reason to regale you with stories of my past, suffice it that I fought as bravely as I could, alongside many of the finest men the world has ever known. I buried far too many of them, and sent many others to this place, where now at last we all are peers. I am fortunate the master of the house took pity upon me, and spared me from eternal boredom in Elysium, with an existence closer to the times when I still lived and had a job to do. So he is content that he's not content. Weird. Sisyphus. I think we only met him once in this save. Most of those who earn the highest form of punishment in Tartarus committed acts I hesitate to commit to the page, though Sisyphus is an exception to the rule. Yeah, he has pretty sad story overall, but he did sort of have it coming. Best boy Cerberus. The fearsome multi-headed hound of hell is really not as bad as his deserved reputation otherwise would lead you to believe. Yes, the massive beast has feasted on no short supply of interlopers to the Underworld, or on those attempting to escape. However, tales of the number of his heads are oft exaggerated, and in his old age, his temperament has grown much more relaxed. Indeed, he seems one of the sole sources of comfort for the house's grim master. So Hades also likes dogs. Makes sense. Why he has one. Dusa. A splendid house such as the master's own requires a great deal of cleaning, and the little Gorgon seems forever doomed to do it all herself. Skelly. The animated skeleton and I, we seldom get along. He is too talkative for me, and spouts such simple condescensions to all those in earshot, seemingly as though he were an expert in the ways of war. I disapprove of his reckless advice, and am uncertain as to who he was in life, to be so self-assured in death. I am uncertain of why he is even here. It is quite odd, the master does not seem to know of him at all. Interesting. Many undiscovered extra people. The Underworld, House of Hades. Having been appointed by the fates to reign beneath the earth for eternity, the master was awarded a permanent place of residence at the base of his domain, in addition to a wide variety of responsibilities to the dead. Tartarus. The lowest reaches of the Underworld are reserved not just for the master's own abode, but for the benefit of every wretch who, in the course of drawing breath, failed every opportunity to leave any sort of positive impression behind. So, if you don't want to go that deep into Underworld, be nice to people sometimes. That's enough. Asphodel. Among the many reasons it is best for mortals to strive to treat each other reasonably well is that after having lived their short lives, they may wind up stuck with one another for eternity in the meadows of Asphodel. Like I said, big, sort of nice. At least try a little. Because you never know who you meet next. In this life or after. Infernal Arms. Oh, right. I have 3 unlocked. I think I have more unlocked, but I didn't wield them. Stygian Blade. Stygius, the blade of the Underworld, must have been among the finest weapons ever wielded back when it was whole. Back when the 6 elder gods sealed the Titans into the deepest recesses of Tartarus, that blade evidently played no small role in their success. It must have been Lord Poseidon who brandished that blade before he opted for that trident he so likes. Now the blade lies broken, survived only by its burning soul. Okay. 200 more foes to slay for extra bits. Eternal Spear. It must have been a sight when Lord Hades wielded Varatha the Eternal Spear versus the Titans, driving back those fiends into the depths together with the help of his Olympian brothers and sisters. The Master since has traded in that terrifying weapon for an even larger 2-pronged fork he likes to brandish in threat, noting sometimes its superiority to the trident of Lord Poseidon, which he insists is a mere copy. Varatha, meanwhile, has seen better days, but it is a weapon built for war. And Heart-Seeking Bow. Yeah, you can see that in the last run it was the one I used the most. Kornacht, the so-called Heartseeker, is certainly the finest bow ever conceived, and wielded once by none other than Mistress Hera, who stood side by side with Zeus on better terms back then, as they drove back the Titans under the storm of arrows and thunder. Hera since abandoned her once warlike ways, quite understandably, for she has greater matters to attend to now. However, Karnak yet yearns for further bloodshed, that it shall find in the hands of Lord Hades' own son, whom I taught the ways of such weapons. I have a distaste for the bow, it must be said, for it was by the bow that my own life was ended early in the matter of debatable glory. May it serve the prince better than it served me. That is to say, may it serve him better than it served my master from my mortal days. Chiron, lord of centaurs, vast of wisdom, he had told me of its power, shown me it. I was young and I did not believe him then, but I believe him now. Yeah, definitely my favorite weapon so far. Feels natural. Like, usually in those kinds of games, ranged weapons and ranged attacks are sort of my default builds. Perilous foes. Oh, some undiscovered. Ooh, a couple of pages of them even. Interesting. Wretched Thug. The dead in Tartarus are here in general because they did not deserve a noble death. What? Sorry if you ask something to me. I was busy and had to leave. No, don't worry. Absolutely. You do you. You can lurk. You can chat. You don't need to do anything. Everything is optional. Even this stream, you can watch. You don't have to. I appreciate you staying by if you want. But yeah, I'm fine. Just yapping alone for practice. But yeah, I encourage staying. Just, you know, it's nice to have someone. But it's not mandatory. Don't feel obliged to be here. You can do real life stuff that matter, or go into other streams if you have some other interests at the moment. I will understand. Don't worry. I played a bit yesterday, so I'm just in the mood for Hades. Right. Yeah. So. Okay, so I will try to provide you with some interesting tidbits about Greek mythology while I try to stay sort of alive. Hard to stay alive in the underworld because everything is dead, technically. But you know what I mean. You do the important parts. I will be the background noise. That being said, let's get to this wretched thug again. The dead in Tartarus are here in general because they did not deserve a noble death. They were knaves, scoundrels, cutthroats, the worst that mortals have to offer. Even now, reduced merely to shades, they are compelled by evil thoughts, and take no brandishing about crude weapons washed down by the river Styx. So, they were dicks before they are still the same. Wretched Witch. Practitioner of foul arts, their lives inevitably were cut short, but now continue in a way within the bowels of the earth. Here, the sole remaining source of purpose that they have is to snuff out the final vestiges of life that find their way into this grim domain. Wretched Lout. There is ample room in Tartarus even for these prodigious, boorish entities who doubtless were intolerable even when they lived. Now, having been reduced merely to their most base of negative impulses, these damned wretches do their part to help uphold the underworld's cruel reputation. wretched pests. The ashes of the dead are copious within the underworld, sometimes congealing into awful little spirits, keen to cause whatever strife and mischief that they can. And I need to slay 7 more of them. Numbskull. This is the land of death. Anything that lives is likely to be rather bothersome here, and the numbskulls certainly fit this profile. Voracious little creatures. The Lord Hades nonetheless opted not to exterminate them all, since they do have a tendency to prey on foolish shades who dare to leave their station. So they are the cleaners, sort of. Scalumet. The hideous appearance of this mound of human-looking skulls effectively deters any who wander out into the reaches of the underworld. Yeah. Brimstone. The pressure of the lowest reaches of the underworld forged these terrifying crystal entities imbued with overflowing hatred from the essence of the damned, which gives them something much akin to life. Their hatred concentrates into a ray of pain that even the chthonic gods have learned to carefully avoid whenever possible. Yeah, they shoot lasers, and no one enjoys that. Mortal or god. Tombstone. So desperate are some souls to escape the realm of the dead that they plunge into the mist of Erebus, even before their sentencing. Having thus been lost, they are never officially registered or heard from again. But there is no escape from death, even for such souls. And Inferno Bomber. As if forged bronze is insufficient in its keen ability to put an end to life, there have been those who studied the eldritch art of chemistry to fashion devastating fiery devices known as bombs. Interesting. Plenty more foes to meet. Artifacts. There's darkness, born of chaos. The underworld is a domain of pure and utter darkness. Sometimes this dark essence becomes manifest through all the raging of the dead and all the strife that can unfold beneath the earth. Bloodstones. The world itself is alive in a way, is it not? Even the realm of the dead. All of us here, the world with it, we flow through time as blood flows through mortal veins. Look carefully and you shall find that there is power, feeling, in the earth itself, and like any power, it seeks to be claimed, to be held. With all this in mind, as well as due to appearance, I suppose, do bloodstones take their name. Infernal Trove. Though the Master is best known for presiding over this vast realm of death beneath the earth, he has another preoccupation: wealth, riches, and the like. Perhaps for its own sake, or perhaps as a measure of how effective he oversees his domain. Karen's Obol. The underworld is best known as the domain of death, but it is also the domain of countless wealth and riches sent into the river Styx along with the deceased. Yeah, and they say you don't take your riches with you when you die. In Greek mythology, you kind of do. But then there are, like, grave robbers still. So, beware still. Centaur Heart. The equine centaurs are well known for their unlimited endurance, and although their reign has long since passed from the mortal realm above, their resolve lives on within the underworld. Palm of Power. There is not much to eat here in the underworld, conventionally speaking. The pomegranate is a rare exception, having made its way down to these depths, perhaps alongside the Lord Hades himself, when he first came to this realm, eons ago. Here, This blood-red fruit holds something of a terrifying power. Daedalus Hammer. The master artisan called Daedalus has never known a peer, so it is little accident that the Lord Hades hand-selected him from all the shades residing in the Underworld to do his bidding for eternity, and for a hallowed place within Elysium somewhere. Chthonic Keys. Certain artifacts within the realm of Hades have been sealed under lock and key to prevent tampering by those not yet prepared to harness their immeasurable might. Those keys, or so they appear, are not so easy to procure. Titan Blood. Deep within the unfathomable pits of Tartarus lie the remains of the Titans, who once ruled all between heaven and earth. Few traces yet remain of them, due to the thoroughness with which they were dispatched in the war waged by their offspring, the gods who now reside upon Olympus. Yet those scarce traces do exist, and a terrible power rests within. Gemstones. Mortals cherish these stones of many brilliant colors, going to lengths to excavate them from the earth, to steal them, to be blunt, from the rightful domain of Master Hades. The Master also values them, for light exists in limited supply down here, and light refracted through a gemstone's facets is most valuable of all. And nectar, the drink of the gods, is one of the Underworld's most sought-after delicacies, and truly perhaps one of the only sources of genuine lightness here within the realm. Undiscovered. A lot. Undiscovered bits. Okay. So I think this is all the lore we could have read for now. Let's quickly take a look around if we missed anything. I don't see anything. No. Let's check the hall. Also no. Not that far. I did beat Meg once with the bow. I had like 7 attempts only. Just learned that Persephone is Zagreus' mother, not Nyx, and I don't have that many bonuses unlocked.
What's going on, Skelly? Don't suppose I can talk you into fighting back this time?
Not a chance, boyo. I'm paid to take it, not to dish it out. Now give it to me.
Okay.
Okay, let's pick up the sword. Okay. Yeah, we need 8 for this. We could actually try with the shield, since it has a bonus, to at least collect more.
New addition to the old collection.
Deal 10% damage striking undamaged foes, so first attack is stronger. Also striking foes from behind, so every backstab is better. We have Bone Hourglass, item from the well have duration increase of 4 encounters. Automatically restore 50 when your life total is depleted once per... Okay. So I have 1 more Death Defy, basically. The next boon you find will be Artemis, here blessings have 10%, chance to be rare or better, and the next boon is Athena's. So that's what I would start with. However, let's go with the Black Shaw and level this up first.
All set.
Okay. Okay, so that's what you do. Alright, looks like the controls aren't too difficult. It's gonna be a little bit of timing issue probably with the shield. On my second save that I practiced on yesterday, I did get through Asphodel and defeated the Hydra, but I died like first room afterwards, so didn't really matter that much. Also, I didn't unlock much on purpose because I wanted to practice the short-range weapons. Your attack hits twice, but does not knock foes away. No, I need to attack and knock people away, definitely. The special... charging special would be interesting. But I don't think I will use the special that much with the shield. Your special can strike to 4 foes before returning. Although if I had this, I might use the special more. Kill faster or kill more at once. I think kill faster, if anything, would be better. Nothing here. Okay. What do we have updated? The Shield of Chaos. Aegis, the Shield of Chaos, is descended from the very Aegis wielded by Lord Zeus and by Athena, his most favored daughter. The Lord of Thunder defended his brothers and sisters using that very shield when, together, they conspired to drive the Titans back into the lowest reaches of the Underworld. I see money. Okay. Okay, that was easy, but it's the first room, quite literally. So do we want Poseidon from the start or do we want more health? We have 50, so we're okay at the moment. Let's see what boon we can get from Poseidon. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, not terrible. Let's see what we get.
It seems to me you've had yourself a spot of lady trouble lately, isn't that correct, nephew? I mean the Fury down in Tartarus, of course. You're going to let her keep on bossing you around?
Yeah, I know Mech killed me a couple of times in a row. I'll get back. Deals more damage and knocks foes away. Yes, please.
The power of the sea.
More money. And we proceed. just walked into it.
Earning my keep.
It's a bit stupid. But maybe I will recover. Okay, do we need money? No, do we not? I gotta look out for chaos. Because I haven't met him yet. Okay. Yeah, that was quick. Nothing new on a bomber. What was new? Alright, the past. These wretched house themselves in long forgotten urns, almost like underwater crabs shooting in noble homes from derelict seashells. That's a bit weird comparison, but not inaccurate. Okay, no more money lying around. We can proceed. More gems. Yes, please. Didn't dodge in time. Need to work on the dodge timing. Really?
Claiming these.
Okay, I guess this is it. Extra money lying around. Next one has money. So I guess that's enough. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Money collected. Nothing else. Nothing else. Let's check the shop. Yes, extra health, please. Extra damage to armor. Cast. Don't use the cast with the dash attack of the shield. But slicing through armor for 6 extra encounters might be useful. This is only 20, but I better keep the money just in case I meet the boatman. Come on, come on. Fine. Oh, and Hypnos will be here. Nice. 22, yes, that's what I needed the health for. Perfect.
To go in here. I don't see why not. Who or
Okay,
what is
chaos.
that?
There must be some place even darker, even deeper than the lowest depths of Tartarus, for even Tartarus sprang forth from somewhere else. True. Is there any money here? No. What do you say?
Fathomless expanses hidden in darkest corners of the Underworld stretch well past the notice of Lord Hades himself. And yet, the interfering prince somehow discovers passage there.
Wasn't all that hard to find, really.
Okay, and extra money.
This is not someone I recognize. So, in the name of Hades, hello? May I ask who's calling?
The Olympians have all grown soft. Would you not agree?
Have we met?
Oh, we have met in a way. I know everybody here and there. You wish to leave this place, and it is my wish to make your doing so a little bit more interesting. And if you encounter the Olympians someday, do give them my regards.
Okay, what kind of awesome boon can I get from you? Caustic ambush. Slain 12,000 infernal bomb about you. Afterward you deal 76% damage striking from behind. So even more of a reason to backstab. Good. You take extra damage from traps, but Dash Strike then deals extra damage. Don't do it that often, so pass. Slothful Eclipse. 50, so I move super slow, but all the rewards for the Essence of Darkness and Gemstones are 64% bigger. I think I'm gonna go with damage. 3 encounters. I should make it before Meg, and the boon will be great.
A few chambers from now.
Chaos. Even Nyx, our Mother Knight, comes from somewhere. Even the Olympians above, the Master Hades himself. Eternal, though they are, they come onto this world after they or their ancestors sprang from the darkness of chaos. Yeah, he is a primordial being. Okay, update, meet Zeus or fight to meet Aphrodite. I think... What do we have? Tempest Strike. I think the boost of that would be best. Yes, I should keep meeting the gods, but I feel like I will meet them anyway. Okay, survival. Primary function of this fight, not to win, but just to survive, so let's not make any stupid mistakes.
At least I'm picking up some coin.
Okay, that was a good mistake. Oops, that's even stupider mistake.
Supervisor here.
Peace and quiet.
Ugh, lost so much health unnecessarily. But I get a pretty nice bonus, extra 12%. It's gonna make a difference. I think I got everything. Yeah. Okay, and come on, I thought I timed it. Yeah, I know I have testify, but it's so unnecessarily spent here.
Okay.
Yeah, no No golden urns with money. No. We need the nectar. Yes. Because we have a lot of people to give the nectar to. That was okay.
My boon from chaos is transformed.
Now let's check the money. That's it.
Definitely not this stuff.
So we have health there. We have the trove. But that means surviving. Pass for now. We might go into the shop or get the health. I don't remember how many. I don't remember how many rooms we already went through. Yeah, I make stupid mistakes like that. I should dash more when you shouldn't get cornered at all in this game, because you can dash through your enemies, but I still do. Okay, so let's first get the bonus.
You found me, little nephew. Strewn among the inventories of that most disturbing river boatman.
Okay, 6 rooms. Yeah, I wasn't counting either, but I think it's like 15 under Mag. Yeah, I think Mag is like 14 or 15. Dash, damage fuse, extra rewards, or cast. I guess dash damage, and let's improve the dash damage. And talk.
Mate. Now, hypothetically, if I provided you with, say, 1,000 coins, would you be willing to give me a ride in your beautiful boat? Upriver, I should say, specifically.
Yeah, you've grown.
I had to ask.
Let's see. I wonder where he finds the time to mill about, as sometimes he is prone. This duty as the shepherd of the recently deceased must keep him very busy overall. Yet even still, he finds the time to collect trinkets and to sell them back to us, for reasons only he could understand. In favorite character / god in this game, or in Greek mythology in general? Because those are not the same. Also, I didn't meet everyone in the game, so yeah. Of the ones that I have met, I think Nyx is my favorite design, at least. For the story and the character itself, I am waiting to meet the actual favorite one, because I have seen other people play, so I know a little bit about the game and about the lore here, and at least I know which characters will appear. So the actual favorite one, not yet here, so when we meet him or them, I will tell you that it's my favorite. For now, it's Nyx. As for the actual normal Greek mythology, I think it would be probably Apollo, the sun god.
Hey there, Meg.
I always like his design in most representations, and he has pretty fun lore. Not too complicated compared to the rest of his family.
Just because Chaos is
I can appreciate that.
Doesn't mean they're getting involved with this, does it?
Also, he rides in the sky on like a pimped up ride. That's pretty cool.
You don't know who or what you're dealing with. Ask Nyx about them for me sometime. Here, I'll give you a chance to ask her very soon.
I don't think I'm gonna survive this fight, but let's not count it out just yet. I went behind the pillar and couldn't see myself. That was dumb. That was a bit dumb. But yeah, I didn't have enough health. It wasn't a terrible build. If I had more health, or at least the death defy that I lost stupidly, I had a shot. Oh well, I'll try again. Like I said, I primarily do ranged weapons in these kinds of games, if possible. That means my melee weapons suck by default, so I need a lot of practice.
You know, referring both to how badly you lost and to that glowy purple whip she's always threatening me with whenever I try to talk to her.
Thanks. I think if I don't make silly mistakes next time,
I get it.
Well, this time, I might have a shot, even with the shield. Like, I was thinking about changing, but unless I get a good bonus from someone else, or something else, and the other weapons, I'll stick with the shield until I at least beat her. Okay, Achilles, extra info. What do we have? I buried too far many. Okay, so not you actually. What do we have extra info on? Hypnos. Though Hypnos may be lacking in propriety, he brings a certain cheer, however unconventional, into the grim proceedings of the house. Agreed. He is sort of clownish here.
Achilles,
not unwelcome.
The shade of Daedalus in all your time? I found some of his legendary hammers out there, but no sign of him.
I've never met him, no. Your father keeps him fully occupied with building out his underworld and renovating constantly. No wonder some of his old crafting tools are strewn about. I take it you've been able to make use of them?
Indeed I have.
Yeah, okay. Still locked.
Got to spend some of these gems with the house contract.
Always. Whoops, didn't mean to do that, but I can max out gifting the nectar to the dog first.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Okay, what do we have here? Oh yeah, the color. Good. The color is a good artifact. Okay, so what do we have now? Yes, the massive beast has feasted on interlopers. I think we read that one. Indeed, he seems one of the souls. Yep, we did read that one. We need 13 more. Let's talk.
Looks mournfully toward the prince.
Well, see you around.
What did I tell you, boy? Ever wasteful of your time and mine. How fares my underworld?
I don't know how you can stand it.
Well, at least some things are running smoothly still. Next you go to die again, do give the tortured souls out there my warm regards.
Will do, Papa. Will do. Come on.
Nix isn't around.
No updates here.
Achilles in the spotlight.
Achilles here. Anything from you? Oh, gemstones. I need keys more than gemstones, so pass. At least for now. Tusa.
Hi, Your Highness. I just wanted you to know that if you do get out, we are going to miss you around here. Oh.
Thanks.
Yeah, they did make her cute, at least.
How many times has it been?
For a monster that she was in the original myth. $70. That would mean I need to use the cast more. I do have 2. I might do that. Okay, Skelly, do you have anything for me?
Skelly, you mentioned the ancient bit of blood I found in Tartarus. Know what I'm supposed to do with this stuff?
Sorry, hydration.
Wouldn't know a thing about it. Definitely doesn't have anything to do with those infernal arms of yours, some of which appear to still be unavailable to you, as I understand.
Oh, sassy.
Unlock those first then, huh?
So I do need more keys and another one here. Yeah, so the sword now gives me the bonus, but I wanna finish at least Meg with the shield.
That's a new one.
And I need 14 more encounters, so that should help. Maybe Meg is like more like 11th or 12th. Not 14, 15. I never counted really. Yeah, so I got to 18 the farthest. If she is indeed on the 15th ish floor, that would make sense, because then there's like the resting part, and then the first encounter, and then going into actual Asphodel, which would make it at 18 where I died. Yeah. Okay, Uncle, give me another nice boost, please.
Big Hades, he is disagreeable with all of us, not just with you. So don't you...
Let's start with Tidal Dash. I do like that my dash deals extra damage. So I can just do that. And it's over. It helps me practice using the dash because I'm using it offensively. And that is a good reason to learn using dash. At least for me.
This won't end well for
of course, if I were to use it defensively, that would have been best. But, you know, for the learning purposes, I think the offensiveness of Tidal Dash helps.
A gift.
At least in my particular case, where I struggle with close range combat. Yeah, more like that. A little bit of slashing and a little bit of dashing.
Hasn't she? I see the huntress instinct in her. She thinks she knows your weaknesses. Don't let yourself become predictable.
Fair point. Critical cast. That's cool if I would use True Shot. Stronger attack with critical. And stronger special. I might actually use the cast. Because thinking about Meg, if I use the cast on her, not only will it damage her more, but I will deal more damage with the recent upgrade. I think 20%. Where is it? Up there. Yeah, 20% boiling blood for the other attacks. And done.
The perfect gift.
Collect any money that is here, if it is here. Money to the right, or an upgrade by Daedalus. Or the Dallas, depending which syllable you wanna put the accent on. No, please. Thank you. During dash, your special is faster and deals 200. Okay. That would be an interesting combo, dashing with special. Special deals more to foes around you when you catch it. Or hold special to charge and throw for extra damage. I think mixing it up and adding the dash would be the best. Okay, let's gift chaos with the nectar now. Luckily we got that. Okay, first the gift.
Master Chaos, everyone makes offerings to my relatives upon Olympus. I wish to make an offering to you. Thank you for...
How cruel of you to make attempts to tempt me with material things. You then, please in turn allow me this attempt at reciprocity.
Master Chaos.
Yeah, thanks for keeping the count. This will help.
My domain wherein an all-seeing artifact that sprang from me after the dawn of time. It is considered a defensive instrument, I do believe. Though I suspect you have discovered, or soon shall discover, it is nothing of the sort.
Chamber rewards previews are hidden, but the damage from normal attacks will be enormous. However, I can not use special for 3 encounters and gain a lot of max health. That would have been probably the best. This is rare, but this is better for the long run, at least. So avoid specials so that I don't lose health, and we can proceed. We might want... Let's go with the boost again. So this will be the 6th. These guys I can deal with just dash.
Good enough to eat.
And tidal dash. Not enough for you. Let's get the gemstones. Oh, nice. We will heal to full.
For the house.
Thank you for going easy on me this time, game. Okay, I don't think there's any hidden lore I missed, so we can just jump straight in. Ah, more survival.
I see you there.
And I walked into a trap. 42 seconds of just dashing. Well, I can slice a bit here and there. Just avoid the trap and I should be fine. Of course, the more I kill, the more money I collect. That's something I noticed in the practice runs on the other save. So it is best to kill as many as you can without losing anything in that time you have allotted, but it's not necessary to fight sometimes. Just
Blood
useful.
and darkness.
There.
Okay. Not a lot of losses. I would say that was a pretty good round. Now I think it's gonna be like 9. Yeah, it's 9. So we are almost there. Okay. A bit of dash. And a dash to finish him off.
Olympus calls.
Okay, please, Aphrodite, give me something useful.
Didn't he? All bluster, muscles, and bravado, that one. I'm glad you're not the type.
Oh, so I can switch to a different kind of dash. Deals damage, inflicting weak. And this one. Damage and knocks them away. And deals more damage. I do like the more damage. However, inflicting weak, so they attack me less. Tempting. But I think I will go with the Heartbreak Strike.
Heartbreak time.
It's a better combination of remaining boon from Poseidon and an additional boon gained from Aphrodite. Okay, let's get the key. Ah, so I one hit them now. Good. Who's left? Oh. Could have done better. Oh, restore up to 100. Now that's tempting. But if I don't perform well, I don't get much, and I have a chance of losing more. However, I can do that with dashes, so let's give it a shot. This time actually might be okay. Like that.
Deal with you later then.
That's that.
Sweet. Full health. I have to admit, it's pretty balanced game. Even for someone as ineffective at times as I can be. Okay. Not terrible. 137, not really a lot we could buy. I think an upgrade might be better. But if this was... Let's check this shot first. Oh, that's nice. So I can almost guarantee I will enter at least the fight with Meg on full health, and this will be during the fight with her, so 6 encounters, yeah. So let's get all of this, and instead of going to the shop, let's get an upgrade. Sweet. And now we are again full health almost. Oh, and it's a freebie, no fights. Interesting.
Gods grant me strength.
And that means that it's next one that I fight her. So we might need to count the first room as well, like before we start fighting. That might be like not room 0, but room 1. That's why it goes to 15 now in the next one instead of in yet another one, which kind of makes sense. Okay, what do we upgrade? Dash or damage? It's similar upgrade, plus 50% to plus 70%, or 56 damage to 71 damage. They are very similar. What will I do more? I will dash more, so let's upgrade dash more. Okay, I think I'm starting to figure out the logistics of this game.
Hi, Meg.
Well, Zag,
let's hydrate before
I send you home.
Before we get for real with her. Okay.
Let's see. How about a swift and painful death? Would that be possible?
Be cheeky all you like. You'll get exactly what you asked, and nothing more.
Good.
No effect.
Stop being impervious to my attacks, please. Dash through.
You haven't beaten yet. I'll make you pay.
Dash away. Let's kill these guys. They annoy me a bit. Oops. Got hit unnecessarily. Okay, thank you. Why did I end in the trap? Found with money. Basically the end of the fight. There we go. You see, with the right build, not panicking, and having enough health at the beginning, I'm not terrible. I did play similar games before. Okay, Titan Blood acquired. I think there's absolutely nothing left to discover. No money in any urn. We can move on. And by the time we have to fight again, we will have full health and still have the bonus of extra damage for attacks that I got 3 rooms before.
Any boons worth giving up?
Okay, do we have to sell anything? Nah, this is a pretty good build. My cast grants me extra bits, that's useful for the bosses definitely. Sorry. Dash with the attack. Good combo. I have 51. We might buy something. Ensure an infernal trove will spawn ahead where possible. Not necessarily. Or 50 damage extra for undamaged foes. So first strike, even more damage for 6 encounters. Only for 30. Yeah, why not? I think that's all we get from this. These are very nice statues of Cerberus. Plated gold. Or bronze, but shiny? Hard to say.
Up we go.
Either way, very nice.
Yes.
Glad Zagreus agrees.
The Asphodel Meadows.
Okay, definitely missed something. Oh, yeah, to examine.
Within the suffocating heat of Asphodel reside the vast majority of those who lived upon the earth and died. There they persist until the end of time.
Or until I crush their bones to dust.
Don't walk into the
It's nice and warm out here, I'll give
lava,
it that.
dude. Yeah, I would assume as well. However, we need to remember that actual bronze in the mythology had its own power. Don't remember exactly how that worked, but they had like special alloy from bronze for the heroes. That's why the remaining weapons and stuff like that from that ancient era are either weak metals or bronze. I would need to read up more again, don't remember, but yeah, bronze was in fact prominently used for statues, weapons, armor, stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't gold, but Hades being a hoarder also would make sense that it's a gold. Also, he likes Cerberus. So. Oh, okay. Just die. Thank you. And don't let me die, please.
All set.
What kind of update do we have? We have someone new. Spreader. In life they worshipped the exotic gods through profane practices beyond the knowledge or the capability of lesser souls. And Skullcrusher, in the great and ancient war that raged between the Titans and Olympians, the brutish Cyclops stood with the former side and dearly paid for it. Their kind has all but disappeared from Earth, though remnants still remain beneath it. Yeah, Cyclops chose poorly, unfortunately. And Shield of Chaos, a good upgrade of some lore. The shield was shattered, yet a burning effigy remains, its power still intact. A power sealed within the visage of a monstrous entity even the Titans feared. Looks ominous. Okay, how many more? 150. Simple enough. So, do we go for Dionysus boon or more health? I don't know if Dionysus would give me something useful for this build, and there's always use for extra health.
Next island.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's either gold or bronze, but it doesn't really matter that much, so. Okay, who do we fight? Ah, there you are. The annoying ones. I'll just dash through. However, not to my death, please. Yes.
Always a pleasure.
I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, nectar. Not nectar. Something else. What updated? I don't see what updated. Did nectar update? I didn't get a nectar. Or did I? No. Oh, I see. Darkness upgraded. I see. This is the lore upgrade for darkness. And there are those born of this realm who can absorb that essence, gaining oneness with the underworld, growing stronger all the while. Like Son of Hades. Sort of.
Central strength.
Even more health, thank you. This is for the money. Might not be terrible. Early on. We could sell, but don't need to. Nothing else to collect. So let's give it a shot.
Let's try it.
Let's just dash. Nothing else. Slay foes quickly. Okay, so maybe not just dash, but mostly dash. Because they are annoying.
Idiots.
Okay.
There we are.
lost only a little bit. Definitely gonna get that back. Bloodless. Bloodless, the skeletal remains of fallen warriors, left with nothing but an insatiable impulse toward violence. They wander the burning fields of Asphodel, hungering for something far beyond their capacity. Spooky, I guess. And I got a pretty good chunk of the money here, so that's not bad. 151. Do we want the darkness essence or do we want to visit the shop? I'd want to visit the cheeky shop.
That's the farthest I've come.
If there's anything here. No.
The searing flame and ashes of the river Phlegethon mean nothing to the ferryman Charon, who travels all the waters of the underworld bearing the dead, the damned, and all their fineries.
Nah, don't worry. With this build and this much health, it's no-brainer. I will get there. Especially with the dash. The dash damage definitely helps keep me alive. So don't worry. I know I can get to the Hydra, and I should be able to deal with it. So it's fine. I know more or less where we are. Should be halfway through.
I'll just have a look around.
Okay, so we can get health, which we don't need, get speed or range. What do we have? Actually, let's see if we can get a good combo. That's interesting. Interesting. And Deadly Flourish, especially stronger with crit. Oh, this is for the fate. Yeah, so one of these two. I think the marking might be useful for the Hydra. That way I should be able to dispatch of the big main one fast, even if the additional head will be sort of problematic. Oh, I got a magma kill. I didn't know I can do that.
Like that.
Okay. Extra health, and now Wavemaker. 1 scions of so many long forgotten cults which worshipped monsters slain by heroes at some point. These remnants of the living yet possess capacity to give a certain shape to diabolic energies. And Burnflinger, perhaps the titan called Prometheus, would have reconsidered before gifting unto mortal kind the great discovery of flame, had he foreknowledge of his punishment, or foreknowledge of the Burnflingers who practiced their obscene art only for distraction's sake. Yeah, so more bombers. Cool. That means that in Elysium there will be some kind of bombers as well. Because the game is nothing if not consistent with the lore. Okay, we can't buy anything else. There's no gold. Whose boon do we get? I went slightly further once on a different save, but I didn't look into the lore of the game. I just sped through practicing short weapons. I think I got with the sword, but either way I did it just once. But focusing on the game, this is the furthest I've gotten. Also, that time I practiced was literally yesterday, 24 hours ago. Hi Pixie, welcome. I'm just comfortably chilling out in the flames of Asphodel. Yeah, technically I did watch people play this game, but I didn't focus on the story as much because I know basic Greek mythology enough that I understood the references and mostly what they were talking about. But I didn't look into the depths of it. Doing it now. Yeah, it is. I'm wondering which god should I appease or enrage. Because yeah, I still have a few slots for the boons of different gods. The choices are the Artemis for the ranged weapons, which I have 2 boons from already. I have the Hunter's Mark and True Shot. We have a speedy boy. What was his name? I wanna mess it. Hermes, right? Hermes. Correct. He usually gives me attack speed or dash related boons from what I saw. I met him a couple of times in the other save, but like I said, didn't focus on the story. So this would be second time meeting him here. And this is Dionysus. He usually has pretty useful boons, especially for combos. Hi Charlotte, welcome. Yeah, Twitter was wonky today, didn't load on any of my devices, so I will have to do that tomorrow, but sure, I'll hit you up, no worries. Dynamitis. Dionysus, you mean. But yeah. Yeah, usually he is chill with everyone. That's kind of his thing, to be chill. Stop turning me into stone. I just need to get rid of the armor. And there you go. Thank you.
Until next time, gigantic.
Come on, uncle, help me. Or cousin? I'm not sure which one Dionysus is.
I can't hear you at all.
Yeah, technically I learned about them in Polish because I'm Polish, but I've seen and heard other language pronunciations that I know most of the English versions of Greek mythology names and people. Most, but I still might make mistakes. It's okay. You don't need to be correct. Okay, low health after encounters. So if I have less than 40%, it gets me back up to 40%. I don't want to go below 40%. Period. Hangover might be useful. It's like a poison, but not as invasive visually. Yeah, you see, this is why we in Poland, for many foreign cultural names and references, mythologies, religions, whatever, we spell things how they are pronounced and pronounce things how they are spelled, so that no one makes stupid mistakes by misrepresenting something. So while in English it is pronounced Dionysus, which sounds silly when you look at the letters, in Polish it's Dionysos. Dionysos. Which is very similar to Dionysus, but spelled in a way that you can rewrite by just hearing it and not butcher it. It's pretty neat way to handle that. English is just insane sometimes. Yeah, it is. That's why I'm hanging over it. It is the best one of the three. Especially since I don't have a call. With the extra call now, it will be very useful, especially with the longer fights against the bosses. And we can upgrade things next. Nice. I like that. I like the upgrades.
Burn flingers.
Okay.
Don't keep me waiting.
Sometimes you just gotta slap the living hell out of the skeleton. No. He's just up ahead. I think the next one is a preparation, and then the next one will be Hydra. If my math is mathing today. Okay, what do we upgrade? Level 1s. Let's upgrade. Either the Heartbreak or the Aid that we just got. I think the Heartbreak Strike for the Hydra would be better, because he spawns additional heads. Right. Yeah, I think this will be the spot to prep. All in all, it's a pretty good run. Good attempt. Yeah. And now True Shot, Hunter's Mark. Ooh, this is hefty damage. But I think the extra bonus from marking with the criticals will be better. Okay, no more money, no more money. And the next is Hydra. This is the hint. These statues with the Hydra heads. If you didn't notice before, I didn't notice it the first time, because, like I said, I wasn't focusing, but now that I am focusing, they are very in your face about it. Yeah, if I beat the Hydra, next room is the farthest I've ever gotten. Or when I beat the Hydra. Let's be positive. Let's believe in ourselves. I still have Death Defiance, didn't die once. So I should be fine. Even if one of the heads for some reason would be challenging. Okay. First things first. Not get hit. And the damage.
There.
Okay, now this is impervious, so we have to damage someone else. Okay, you are in the wrong spot. Okay, second down, third down. Whoops, got the flames. Okay, impervious again. So let's dash a bit. Get the armors down. Those are the most annoying parts. One down, two down, three down, four down. Oh, skeletons. That's unnecessary, you know that. Also won't change much. And done. And the Hydra is vanquished. Like I said, I should be able to do a lot, but I suck. Like as a player, in general, at games, I really suck. But by comparison to how much time I spent playing games, I should be way better, but I'm not. This is why I'm not a professional gamer, even though I did, in fact, play a lot. As a kid, teenager, adult, console, PC, mobile, whatever, arcade, played it all, well, almost all, and still. Yeah, I know why I suck, but I cannot help it. I like to do that. That's the problem, that I like to be reckless with my games. Because I'm very not reckless with real life. So I like to be reckless in the games. And it's usually bane of my own existence. Okay. Let's read up on new lore stuff. Mega Gorgon. The petrifying gorgons were feared among the living, that the kings of men summoned the greatest of their heroes to dispatch them, claiming that the fickle gods desired it. Endbone Hydra, stripped of the flesh, the hero Heracles sliced through and cauterized. The Hydra now resides within the Underworld, stewing in the scintillating tumult of the fire river called the Phlegethon. I will need to look up that word. Scintillating. Scintillating? Scintillating? I think it's scintillating. It's the only one that sort of makes sense with pronunciation. Yeah. Yeah, bungee jump. Nah, I'm good. That's the thing. I don't need to be reckless in real life, but if I want to be reckless, I'd rather be digitally reckless and just torture myself a little bit. Yeah, I think that's it. Don't have anything new elsewhere. Yeah, that's the last of bosses. Yeah, okay. So we can proceed. Let's get the diamond. We're gonna need that for the musician. I already saw that in the upgrades waiting for me. But yeah, where is it? There, diamond. Among the hardest, most bedazzling of substances born underneath the earth, the diamond nonetheless has somewhat of a stately manner, colorless and stoic next to all the multicolored stones with which it coexists. But what it arguably lacks in outward beauty, it makes up for with its uses in the sprawling industry of death, which Master Hades oversees. Neat. Kind of poetic. Before we can proceed, and then I will take a 30-second break. I'm gonna mute for a second. Be right back. All right. Ooh, nice. You got a shiny shoulder. Congratulations. Yeah, I don't mind. It's just there so that you have a shot at not being bored by whatever I do. If I'm not entertaining enough, you have Pokemon. But if I'm enough, that's okay. Thank you for being here anyway. Whether for the Pokemon, for me, for Hades, or any other game I choose to pick. Alright, the Black Shoal is upgraded 15% for undamaged foes, but something better might be for me now. The next boon you find will be from Athena. No, don't want that. Cosmic Egg. I can enter Chaos Gates without losing health, and blessings from Chaos have 20% chance to be rare. For the next one, I think either the spiked collar for extra health, or another Artemis boon. 'Cause, like I said, archers, rangers, ranged weapons, ranged boons, kinda my thing. Like I said, I don't mind you stealing the shiny. I mean, it would have been nice to have a shiny Shelder, of course. But I'm happy you got it. At least it didn't escape and, you know, flaunt that, hey, I'm shiny and you cannot get me in both our faces. At least you got it. That's nice. Wait, what do we have? We don't have another nectar, so we have to be strategic.
Keepsake collection, just what the house contractor ordered.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna level up the color. Not a lot. I don't expect to get to the end of Elysium. However, that would be amazing.
Okay.
Like I said, this is the farthest I've gotten. I died literally behind that door. First enemy got me because I didn't have a lot of health after fighting Hydra the first time. Restore more health, maybe. 50% damage for striking from behind. I do like that, but I cannot do both. I cannot do two anyway, so I can only do one. I guess it's helpful. Just in case. We might sell something, but out of these, nah, they are pretty useful in their own right. I like it. Let's proceed. We are in a good, solid, steady position. Yeah, Zagreus, you got it exactly. We're good, solid, steady position.
The Fields of Elysium.
Fields of Elysium. Some mortals surely would wish to live forever if only they could. Though, for the sensible ones, spending an eternity in the Fields of Elysium would be their foremost choice. To be forever in that beautiful place, together with only the greatest souls to have ever lived. Yeah. Agreed. On paper, it sounds the best choice of them all. However, in practice, getting there, historically not the easiest job, so
the rare heavenly splendor
you have to really try.
Reserved for only the most great of mortal souls, spread forth luxuriantly all about the fire-stepping prince.
Luxuriantly? Really?
Oh yeah, they look nice, indeed. Gems or darkness, gems or darkness. We have 43 gems, 60 darkness. We always need more darkness. So let's go. Man, I stopped learning Pokemon games after like Gen 3. I hear that there are like 9 generations now or something, if not more. And I only know of a couple newer ones from the internet, like from the memes and from the communities that reference them, but I don't particularly follow that. So I am way behind all the people interested and invested in Pokemon in general.
That eyeball, is that him?
I wonder what they say about these guys in the in the book from Achilles. They look like some sort of guardians more than anything.
One's regenerating. Damn, he's recovered.
Okay, okay. I see. Let's see. Perilous foes. Bright sword. The exalted, such as the blade-wielding bright swords, are bound to the arms they carried when they fell in battle as mortals. Ah, so, like I said, I knew they looked like some sort of guardians. Makes sense. Ex-battle heroes. Makes sense. Of course. When severed from those arms, they make a desperate grasp for them so they can fight some more. Which is why you have to technically beat them twice, or they come back and start fighting you again. Neat. Splitter. There is such knowledge that the gods sought to keep well a field of mortal minds, and there are mortals who pursue that knowledge, undeterred. Undeterred all their short lives. Nice. So they were the lore with these guys in this part, that the Elysium will probably be more positive compared to very violent and unhinged elements of Tartarus and Asphodel. You do want me to get the Hermes, dude, but not yet.
Chariot.
Chariot. Okay. What are you? Oh. Interesting. Nemean Chariot. The wild land of Nemea is perhaps best known for the monstrous lion slain by the hero Heracles during one of his many labors, oft told still. The visage of this beast became a symbol of its prideful chariot riders, who trained so rigorously they believed they formed a bond with their own vessels of wood and bronze. Yep, bronze mentioned. Called it. Soul Catcher. That's the weird ball thing. What is the soul? An ember from the depths of chaos? Nothing more, I think. But it is all we are as mortals. And it is all we are reduced to once we inevitably fade away. Is it such a surprise then, that we souls seek company in death just as in life? Likewise, it should come as no surprise, I think, that some such souls yet harbor hatred in what used to be their hearts. Interesting. A lot more slaying to do, so I will be coming back here to the fields of Elysium a lot, I guess. Alright, specials. You haven't been using the special that much. Your next two attacks deal extra. So combo of special and attack. Also fated choice? Yeah, all three are fated choices. Because I am comboing. Nice. This is nice combo. special and then followed up by normal attacks. Nice. Okay, I think you might agree that we are in a positive route to victory and escaping this underworld today. Do we want to buy something, or do we want more money to buy something later? I think we want more money to buy something later, just in case. Okay. Okay, you explode. Okay. Okay, got the money. Didn't lose that much health or anything. Great shields. We met great shields. The illusion of protection is sometimes indistinguishable from the real thing. After all, one's ability to survive and prevail in perilous matters is largely an act of will. Thus, do the exalted great shield bearers of Elysium cling, I think rather desperately, to their worldly comforts even in death? Nice. I like them. I like the guys here in the Elysium. Good design. Like I said, on paper, in mythology, this place looks the best, sounds the best. But man, does it have drawbacks on the road to get here. Yes, more health. Don't mind that. We have quite a bit of money to spend. Prevent flame wheel foes from appearing in encounters. 10 encounters. I don't know what the flame wheel foes are. I don't think I met them. I don't recall seeing them on the list. Right. Yeah. So I don't know if it's good or bad to skip them. I will definitely meet them either way. Might be better to do it in this run with some bonuses than struggle next time, right? That's sort of logical in its own right. Okay, upgrade or something more from Artemis. We don't have anything to give her, so maybe upgrade, yeah. Oh nice, baby chariots. Actually,
flame wheels.
Let's test it on him. Oh, they explode. I guess that makes sense, that they sort of glow like explosives.
More coming.
Walked into that one. Alright. Ah, sweet. Didn't even have to chase the last one. got killed by the traps. Nice. Okay. Let's math it out. Either upgrading the call or still upgrading the dash. I actually might upgrade the call this time and hope I can get one more upgrade before the boss of Elysium. Okay, there's Dionysus or Artemis, and I have to choose one. Might choose another Dionysus boon for the fates.
Soul-sucking butterflies.
Of course, I got some weird mini boss now. Okay, let's not get distracted.
They'll just keep coming because of that butterfly ball.
Getting smacked a bit. Let's take the distance. Kill some guys. Don't get killed, don't get killed. Okay, I think the small things, the small heart things are the biggest. The butterfly, whatever they are, flying things are the biggest annoyance here. So let's I might need, but I don't think I will need the Death Defiance. Damn it. So I did beat it. Okay, and the ranger now.
Butterflies.
Okay, what do we have new? Yes, I know, health is low. I did get pretty far though. It is like my 10th attempt, or not even 10th attempt in this save. So that's pretty neat, all things considered. I don't know what I got that's new. Oh, I see. A void stone. Oh, nope. Here. Yeah, here. Enemy. The Underworld was born of nothingness, of pure chaotic void. Vestiges of this remain within this place, crystallized into the form of something that could not rightly be called life. I think we might have one more. Oh, here are flame wheels. These are the annoying ones, but yeah, not encountering them wouldn't have changed anything. They weren't impacting anything. The chariot is a famous symbol of the warfare and technology of my mortal days. However, its specific role in battle sometimes is exaggerated. Chariots ushered men like me to the front lines. They themselves were seldom the ones to go crashing through enemy ranks, though there were indeed exceptions. There's also long spear. I know what they can do only too well. Their endless training regimen takes influence from the specific martial style I strove to perfect in life, the spear always having been my preferred weapon, for its reach and versatility. And strongbow, I always thought archers were simple cowards, no matter their skill, but I am not the one deciding who enters Elysium, as can be plainly seen by the abundance of such skillful arrow flingers as these exalted strongbows, as they are sometimes known. A bit biased from Achilles, understandable, but I still like archers more than spearmen. Overall, at least. Okay.
In the name of Hades.
So this is even lower threshold. Nah. Special inflicts hangover, and fountain restores all and gives you bonus damage. Oh, interesting. I would need to find a fountain, but then it's great if I find a fountain. Do I want to risk it? Just in case I get it. Yeah, I might. Why not? And let's get more darkness.
Long spears.
Who else? Let's deal some death.
Ooh, 31, that's not much. That's not much at all. I would really like that fountain, you know. Would be funny, yeah. Would be funny if the next one is a fountain, or...
What now?
Unfortunately, it's not. Okay, what is that? Oh, so I need to dash from the dash. Okay, I lost half again, half of health. Let's see if there's any money laying around. I'm getting tired, or at least my mouth is getting tired. I can feel myself not speaking properly anymore. Yeah, magic rangers are.
Let's see.
Are the worst. Slain foes have 15% chance to drop hard items. Do need that. You deal more damage to armor, definitely need that, and more speed. Only for 10, why not? Ooh, I got a trophy. Give me a second, I will check the trophy. Buy 9 items in 1 escape. Ah, nice, nice. Indeed, that is something that I did in this bountiful escape attempt. Nothing else to shop. Still got money to spare. Okay. But yeah, let's get the heart. At least I will have extra heart, even if not a lot of it. Okay. Let's look around.
Strongbows.
Okay, these guys. I dashed into the arrow from the trap. Didn't even need to do that. Okay, no, I guess this is, yeah, this is the L. It's not entirely L, it's my record, and in a record time.
You can do better than that.
I think. I mean, below 10 attempts, I got this far. That's great. For a second stream, getting that far, I would say it's not that terrible. Let's check all the lore before we save and buy what we can from what we unlocked. And I think that's gonna be it for the day. 2.5 hours, yeah. Good, well-focused run.
Intruders in Elysium, I swear.
Yep, no, still no Achilles here. Let's listen to their conversation.
You are not to aid him in these matters, Nyx. His foolishness is to be scorned and reprimanded, not indulged. Do we have an understanding?
Sure.
We have an understanding, Hades, yes. He is your own son, after all, and therefore your responsibility. I, in turn, have my commitments to this realm and to this house. You have aided me in them, so I remain, as ever, in your debt.
It is not necessary to remind me. Surely all those who once defied my brothers and myself would much prefer a post within my house over eternity within the lowest depths of Tartarus. Not that the darkness there would trouble you.
I hate it when they fight.
Yeah. Also, the Cerberus is not here because, I mean, I know why. I don't know if I want to spoil it on stream like that, but I know why he's not here right now, which is why I wanted to make sure I pet him and talk to him before every single time. Because now I will have to get to him. Hi, Meg.
What's that you're drinking, Meg? Anything good?
Whatever it is, it's weak. Enough to be mistaken for your blood.
Ooh.
Nice. Well, I'll just leave you to it then.
Leave me alone. I'll tear you limb from limb out there next time you mark my words.
Yeah, so I got 2 conversations. The second one wasn't really a conversation. But 2 interactions with Meg for the price of 1 defeat. Because I lost to her a couple of times before.
What's in stock?
Oh, and I got Starry. That's okay. Oh yes, extra nectar. Those are always
I'll take that deal.
Always useful to get a deal for. 5 keys is too much though. Gems I can always recover.
Do so. Turns out that I may be stopping back from time to time like this. But please don't bother picking up my room. I won't be staying.
Oh, sure. But I'll just keep an eye on things in there from time to time, in case you change your mind. So, goodbye.
Yeah, you do you.
What's the good word?
Carpenter named Leander. Why does that sound familiar? Okay. Let's get Orpheus.
In the name of Hades, I commute our court musician sentencing effective now.
Oh, hello.
And that's it that I need. Everything else is just cosmetics, so I will for now not focus on them.
Oh, hello, Zagreus. I understand you liberated me from my eternal punishment. And so I have returned to serve your father here. Thanks.
Orpheus, you're back. Look, don't get on Father's bad side like that and you're going to be fine. Besides, right now I think he's angry with me.
I grieve for you, my friend. But if you've come to ask me for a song, why, I'm afraid I must stand firm about my answer.
It's all right. Father can't make you sing if you don't want to.
Orpheus. No one sings a sweeter, sadder song than Orpheus, who, if I'm to understand correctly, is amongst the only mortals who once ventured down into the Underworld and returned to tell the tale. He does look like the guy who would go into hell and back, and did not fully enjoy the time he spent here. This is locked just to make sure this is also locked correct. No new law here. No. Their conversation is over. Yes. I could gift him, but pass, actually. We got new fate updates.
Doing business with you, Fates.
Got the musician.
Gloomy enough without Orpheus
Plus
in it.
80 gems. No. 3 more to meet. Okay. Blinding flash. Yeah, that's a lot. Left. Yeah, I think I have the most with Artemis. 2 more weapons. Only 1, 3. Nothing for the spear. I think I tried it once, didn't go far. I'm gonna go with the sword next and then the spear. But that's issue for the next stream, next attempt. Not for today. And 2 more codex portions to get this. That's okay. Son of a god of the dead shall someday employ the house contractor to perform various renovation services. So I need a lot of those. Okay, let's see if we can upgrade something useful here. More damage or extra cast. That would mean that with the mark and stuff like that, I can target multiple enemies. Would need to incorporate the cast more, especially for the close range weapons like the sword and the spear. But we can just for now focus on the damage. See, yeah, 9 attempts, 1322 slain enemies. I think that's a pretty good statistic for a newbie like me. Yeah, nothing else here. Let's check with Skelly, and that's gonna be it.
You're getting pretty strong, I'll give you that, boyo. Strong enough to smack a guy like me right up against the wall and I'd go straight to pieces. Boom! You just remember, when you're duking it out, the walls are your friend.
Smack guys against walls. Sound advice as ever, mate.
Yeah. Now the bow has an upgrade. Well, bonus, not upgrade. Just bonus. I need 3 more keys for the gloves, and then there's something else as a final weapon. But like I said, I will probably go with the sword. Finish up with this to have more health as an option for the Elysium. Let's see how far I got.
Fine day or whenever to get.
Because if it goes in like 14, 15-ish number of encounters per section, I think 29 is the entrance to the Elysium. 35, okay, that's my personal best, definitely. In this save or other save or any save, really. Okay, don't need to gift you anything.
Good one.
That's 30, that's 30, that's 30. I guess combo follow-ups are doing more damage. Okay, makes sense. So yeah, this is it. Definitely not gonna start another run because I'm spent, and I know for a fact that I would not be able to focus enough to strategically pick the right boons, and I would die before getting to mech again, which I don't want to do. Yeah, 2 hours, 3 hours, that's my normal time. It's basically how much energy I usually have for streams, focusing on the game and trying not to suck. But yeah, hey, this is fun. I would like to play more, longer. Probably if I would play like in my leisure, at my leisure, over the weekend, or like after work on some other day that I don't have to focus on anything and just duke it out on the other save, I would probably be fine with just dying over and 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 over, you know, because I could spend 8 hours of dying without focusing on anything. But if I want to focus, if I want to learn more, see more, get through the story, and talk to characters in proper manner and not just skip through the dialogue, just to smash and practice the combat, that is taxing. This game has a lot to offer. It's great, visually stunning and fun to play, so I recommend it if you want to pick it up. Definitely worth it. But for me, 2-3 hours of focused Hades is exactly the limit I can deal with. And I hope you enjoyed your stay here. If you have any comments, I recommend going into the comments of my VODs on YouTube. The link is in the description, or maybe not description, just below the in the channel panels on Twitch, or hit me up on Twitter. That's fine as well. I am willing to learn more about games myself and streaming in general. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, or evening if it's late already for you. Let's see if we can raid someone meaningfully. Yes, we can. Let's check what they do, just that it's not a break. Okay, yeah. Yeah, looks good. So let's raid someone, and that's gonna be it for today, at least. I will be back with Hades, maybe not next week. I don't do back-to-back streams, and I stream only once a week, Monday or Tuesday. Very rarely I have energy for 2 days a week, because I do have a normal day job. But next week, probably going back to Hollow Knight, or maybe some Slay the Spire, or some new game, because variety is important. But definitely not Hades. I think once 2-3 weeks I will have a short Hades stream to casually, peacefully try to escape the Underworld as much as I can. And I hope you join me in my adventures. Okay. The raid is on. And I, Jumper, am out. See you next time.